Most hobbies help you pass the time, but a few quietly rewire the way your brain works. The strange part? Most people quit before their brain has a chance to change. Here are 7 hobbies that psychology says can make you think smarter. A study found that people who regularly use more than one language often maintain stronger cognitive flexibility as they grow older. Every new word forces your brain to create fresh neural connections. You're not just learning another language. You're teaching your brain to think differently. Scientists believe learning a new language strengthens the brain by forcing it to adapt every single day. You also begin seeing life through another culture's perspective. That makes your thinking more flexible, your judgment less biased, and your mind far more open than most people. Psychologists have studied chess for decades because it reveals how people plan, predict, and make decisions under pressure. To most people, it's just a board game. But your brain sees something much bigger. Imagine losing an entire game because of one careless move. That's exactly how chess trains your brain. Every mistake teaches patience. Every move forces you to think ahead. Over time, you stop reacting emotionally and start making smarter decisions. You're not just playing chess, you're training your mind. Brain researchers have found that writing your thoughts down reduces mental overload and helps organize your thinking. Instead of carrying dozens of thoughts inside your head, you finally see them clearly. That's when hidden patterns, bad habits, and better decisions begin to reveal themselves. Real self-awareness always starts with a single page. Psychologists say the people who understand themselves usually make better decisions than those who don't. Your journal becomes a mirror. It reveals your fears, your excuses, and even the habits holding you back. You're not just writing your thoughts, you're training your mind to understand itself. Scientists say your brain ignores thousands of visual details every single second. Photography trains you to notice what most people never see. The more you practice, the sharper your attention becomes. And sometimes, the smallest detail changes everything. The longer you practice, the more your brain starts noticing patterns, emotions, and opportunities in everyday life. What once looked ordinary suddenly becomes meaningful. You're not just taking better pictures. You're training yourself to see what everyone else overlooks. Psychologists have found that repeated exposure slowly reduces fear. That's why every speech makes the next one easier. The more you speak, the more confidence replaces anxiety. You're not just finding your voice. You're teaching your brain that fear doesn't control you. Every time you speak in front of others, your brain learns that confidence is a skill, not a personality trait. The people who influence the world aren't always the smartest. They're usually the ones who communicate their ideas clearly. You're not just speaking. You're learning how to influence people. Brain scans show that playing a musical instrument activates multiple areas of the brain at the same time. Your hands, eyes, ears, and memory all work together. That's why music doesn't just teach rhythm. It teaches your brain how to learn more efficiently. No one becomes great after a single practice session. Real progress comes from small improvements repeated over and over again. That lesson changes more than your music. You're not just learning an instrument. You're training your brain to stay consistent when everyone else gives up. Successful people don't just read for information. They read biographies because every life story contains lessons that failure was forced to teach. Instead of making every mistake yourself, you borrow decades of wisdom from someone who already lived it. That's a shortcut most people never take. Here's the truth. Most people will hear these ideas and do absolutely nothing. But if you choose just one of these hobbies and stay consistent, a year from now your life could look completely different. So, which one are you going to start first? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoy psychology-based videos like this, don't forget to subscribe for the next one.